My name is John Kim, and today's June 1st, 2023. Here to provide a brief overview of my final project for CS50's Introduction to Programming with Python. My project consists of a simple travel planner, and so I pretty much use the same methodology that was established throughout the entire course itself in terms of just breaking it up into three smaller problem sets. The first problem being getting the exchange rate for the country, getting the primary language would be the second problem set, and then the third problem set being getting the average temperature. So really the idea being that, if you're traveling somewhere, theoretically for the summer perhaps, by entering the destination country and the city, this program would give you a sense of some information that would be pertinent to your travels. So the first problem set, I utilized an API. Tough learning curve for me personally. The limitations being that it's retrospective, it's a little bit dated, and it's limited by the actual cities in the list. Pulled this data set from treasury.gov because it was free and had no other registration limitations. The second problem set, I utilized a CSV. Same limitations in terms of retrospective static data and limited by the actual cities, but in terms of the program itself, the code, pretty straightforward, and you'll see some quirks in there, and that's really just accounting for the manner in which the data set outputs. The third problem set, as you saw in the first, I used an API, the second a CSV. So for the third problem set, I accessed a JSON file. Similar limitations in terms of the limitations of the actual cities, and then similar accounting for some of the quirks in the data set itself. And you'll see those methods reflected there in terms of lowercasing the output as well as capitalizing the language itself. For some odd reason, it was outputting in lowercase, and I just didn't like the aesthetics with that. So all in all, a total of 104 lines, 3 user inputs, and 3 program outputs. And then you'll see that this would be a sample of the actual input itself. In this case, traveling to South Korea, Seoul, and in the month of September. And then the program output being the average temperature in Seoul in September is 20 degrees Celsius. The language spoken is Korean, and the exchange rate from Korea is 1306.3 won to $1. Throw in the last statement, have a wonderful trip, just to wish the theoretical traveler well. And that is it. That's the summary for my project. Thank you.